with the most recent ceasefire between Hamas and Israel, we really ask ourselves, who won? What if I tell you Israel is actually losing? Hold up. I know everybody's going like, wait, what are you talking about? Have you seen the death toll numbers? Hundreds of Palestinians dead, thousands have been injured. The destruction is unimaginable. The destruction to infrastructure is almost at a point of no return. Look at the occupation. Israel pretty much controls everything in Palestine. So how on earth could they be losing? It does seem weird, it really does. But here's some interesting proof that no matter how many Palestinians it kills, no matter how much land it takes over, no matter how much land it illegally occupies, no matter how many times and how many bombs it drops on civilians, with every bomb dropped, Israel is actually losing. First of all, the bombings were very suspiciously timed, especially around the time of Israeli elections. Benjamin Netanyahu, the current prime minister, was desperately trying to hold on to power. People were starting to doubt his fitness to rule. He had corruption charges that could impact his election. Yet, once all the bombs started dropping and the fear-mongering started, somehow corruption charges suddenly don't seem to be the topic of discussion anymore. Israel has also started losing control of the narrative. The public perception is slowly changing as the world is starting to be exposed to what Israel is actually doing and their crimes. So what do? Israel tries to censor the media. From one end, social media censoring any talk of Palestine. This is happening where many people's accounts are being deleted, they're unable to live stream, they're unable to post certain things, so they're trying to make sure that people cannot share the news. They also keep shutting off the electricity in Gaza to try to make sure that no one is taking footage and sending it out to the world. But yet, the footage keeps getting out. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And if you know anything about Palestinians, they'll find a way. Then Israel also attacks journalists. They bombed the building in Gaza, which has offices for Al Jazeera and the Associated Press. This is to silence any media coverage. This is an attack on the media. They bombed the only COVID center in Gaza so no one can get COVID treatments or even test for COVID, bombed medical clinics, and killed medical practitioners, including Gaza's top neurologist. Yes, Gaza has neurologists, they have engineers, they have everything. They just can't go anywhere because they're under siege. I think most of Gaza are engineers at this point. Wallah. I think most Palestinians are engineers. I don't know what it is with us with engineers. Anyways, moving on. Israel has done all of this to prevent the injured Palestinians during these bombings from being treated. Even after the ceasefire, immediately, Israel went back and invaded Aqsa Mosque during Friday prayers when Muslims were praying. Imagine that. This was a desperate attempt, which Israel does all the time. It was a desperate attempt to provoke Hamas into breaking the ceasefire. Just so Israel can say, we didn't do it, they did when the world wasn't looking, and Israel can go back to bombing Gaza. They are so desperate to cover up their crimes, yet the best they can come up with is, but Hamas. Yet the world is starting to see what Israel really is. An illegal occupation force hell-bent on ethnic cleansing of Palestinians through any means necessary. And that is why Israel is actually losing. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and share this video. Support me by subscribing to my channel. And until next time, I'm that Muslim guy. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.